Hi, good morning. Carrie Scroggins down in Texas, and coming in today to talk to you about Christmas, the holidays, safety hazards in your home, just all the things you need to be aware of that can potentially affect your insurance at this time of year because there's a lot of them, and some of them are very, very dangerous. So let's just talk about shopping first of all. It's really important when you go shopping to make sure that you are aware of your surroundings. If you're going to a mall or other areas where there's lots of people, make sure that you put everything in your bag. Put your bag on yourself, cross your body is the best way to do that because then it's almost impossible for somebody to pull that off of you, take off running, and steal all your credit cards and your car keys because they know where you're coming from. If you're coming from a car, they could then steal your bag, not only take your credit cards, take your car keys, and then take off with your car. So it's really important. Put it cross bodies if you are a female, and then that way your purse is protected not only by your body, but put it in front of you, and then you can kind of shield it. And I hate to talk about this, but it is the reality that we live in, especially if you are shopping in a facility. Now let's talk about Christmas and your home and how important these things are to remember because it can directly affect your homeowner's insurance because it could be a claim. Christmas lights. I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of year, but it's a hazard and it can cause a major trauma in your life if you are not responsible with your decorating in and outside your home. So let's talk about the Christmas tree. Make sure you're using a surge protector on your electrical outlet, first and foremost. That's really important because you're adding all this stuff to your house, so you're putting your power, you're using a lot of your power, and so you can get power surges. It's really important to have a protector on that particular area so you don't get a power surge that runs through the lines back into the tree and blows the tree up. I know it happens. So put a surge protector on. Then never, ever leave your home with your Christmas tree lights on or overnight leave them on. That is just incredibly dangerous. Whether you have a real tree or a fake tree, that is just asking for trouble because even though there's little lights, there's still electricity, and you can still cause a fire. So just be safe instead of sorry. Turn your Christmas tree lights off at night and never leave your house with the Christmas tree lights on. Okay? While you're here, yes, that's fine. But never leave your house with your Christmas tree lights on or your outside lights on. Because if you catch on fire and you're not home, depends on somebody else to take care of it, right? To put it out. So just use some common sense here. Christmas tree lights are a hazard and they can cause a fire that can burn down your house. We've all seen it on the TV. We've all heard about it in the news. It can happen, and trust me, you do not want to have to go through that. It's any time is a horrible time, but especially at the Christmas time. Then let's talk about where your tree is and how your tree can be a magnet for the unscrupulous people in our society to come and steal from you. We all have this tendency to want to put our Christmas tree in the window so we can show off how beautiful it is, and I get that. I'm guilty of that too, or I used to be. I no longer do that, however. I put it in a place, like in a corner, where those scrupulous thieves that come and look into your windows can't see my tree. They can't see my tree, and they can't see all the goodies underneath my tree. So they are not enticed to break into my house because they see this vast array of presents that are normally under my tree. I also do not normally put out Christmas presents until a day or two before Christmas for this exact reason. I don't want anybody being tempted by a litany of beautiful Christmas presents under my tree. So I make sure they can't see it. And then just to be on the doubly safe side, I don't put any Christmas gifts out until at the earliest the 23rd. I won't go any earlier than that for this specific reason, because as an insurance agent, I have seen all of this in my 43 years as an agent. Just don't tempt fate is the way I look at it. It's always better to be safer than sorry. And it is always, always important when you're putting up any Christmas tree lights, inside or outside, at that connection point, put a surge protector down just to be on the safe side. Never ever leave your home while the lights are on, and never leave them on overnight. Just be safe rather than sorry, especially at this most beautiful time of year, the holidays. Be safe, not sorry. And I hope this is just a quick reminder to help you be as safe as you can for the Christmas season of 2023. This is Carrie from KDS Insurance Services. God bless, happy holidays, and Merry Christmas.